In this video, I will mine 1 million Aberishia until becoming the richest on the server.
But you're still really poor!
But he doesn't know that I'm gonna do all this until I get 1 million Avaritias. Starting by mining Kai's Avaritias. So I just come here to Kai's house with my pickaxe and start breaking. And look at that, with this one I will already have 5.
Hey, stop that!
He hit me with this remote control, and now the greed of his household has become indestructible.
And are you going to return the ones you already stole, Cadres?
But at least I managed to get 5 Avaritias from him. But there are still all these ways to mine the Aberishia. Until I reach the last one, I will mine an entire planet of Aberishia. That's why I'm moving on to the next method, which is mining in the cave of Aberishia. So I'm already heading to that cave. I know she is in this direction. Look, here is the entrance. But this outside part of it is practically normal, like any cave. But if I go down to the bottom of it, she starts to turn into a cave of Aberishia. Check this out, there are already several Avaritias here. And let me break some blocks here so I don't have to go through the lava. And look, from here on, she is made entirely of Avaritia. You can become a billionaire just by breaking these blocks. But I won't waste time and I'm gonna start breaking them right away. And look, I got the first one. What's that noise? The cave is shaking all over. The cave is shaking because a warden from Aberishia appeared. But if he's like the real warden, he's blind. That means that if I stand still and make no noise, he won't know where I am. Look, he's heading in another direction, and since I still want to catch Aberishia, I will try to break it quietly. And it broke! But I think he heard me. Run! I won't be able to mine while this creature is behind me, so I will have to distract him with noises. Let me stay here in silence. I will make use of some eggs that I got from a chicken. It's aiming in that direction, so when it hits the ground, it will run towards the noise. Wow, he is running! Now let me take advantage of him being distracted and breaking a few more Avaritias. I've already mined about 13, but I think the egg is no longer distracting. He's almost there, hurry! What an annoying bug. Go over there. Wow, I distracted him again, but in the moment of panic, I put all my eggs in one basket. But let me break a few more Avaritias. And I think these are gonna be the last ones I can get here. And with this last block here that I'm breaking, I will have managed to gain 30 more. But the warden is here, get out of the way, run! And I have nothing else to distract him. So I won't be able to mine in this cave anymore. Let me get out of here before this creature finishes me off once and for all. I managed to escape from that warden. And I got 35 Avaritias. But I'm still over 999,000 away from reaching 1 million.
All that, you're still very poor.
Leave me alone! I will get more greed than you! That's why I'm moving on to the next way, which is mining an Aberishia golem. The villages of Aberishia are quite rare in Minecraft. Luckily for me, I know where there is one. Look, from here I can already see her up ahead. The cool thing about the villages of Avaritias is that even the mobs that spawn there are from Avaritia. Check out this villager. But what I really want is the iron golem from Aberishia, which is that one there. Is he bigger than a house? The cool thing about this giant Aberishia golem is that with each hit, we give it... Look, he releases 5 Avaritias. I just need to keep hitting him several times to get plenty. Look, it dropped again. And once again, you can do this endlessly. But hey, why didn't you drop it this time? The golem of Aberishia is so strong that it stopped taking damage from my iron pickaxe. If I want to keep mining it, I'll have to make a stronger pickaxe. That's why I'm gonna make an Aberishia sword. What is this thing here that is a sword along with a pickaxe? Luckily for me, every Aberishia village has an Aberishia villager, and he knows how to do this little sword trick. I just need to find him. Let me see if there are any villagers up here. Look, there are some houses on this side. Look right here in front, there is another house and there is a blacksmith villager. Look, you can tell he's a blacksmith because of his clothes.
Oh, come on, you fool, you just realized that now?
Do they know how to speak too? I forgot that these guys can speak. Oh, villager, I wanted you to make for me an Avaritias sword. What will you charge?
I won't charge anything, just a small favor.
Little thing, is it gonna be something easy?
It's easy. You just need to gather 30 walls of Avaritia from my shape.
That's it! I think I can do it! Let me go to them! I've already seen where the sheep are. They're right here, look! There's this one and another one on this side here. But so I don't have to defeat the sheep, let me grab some iron here. And also charcoal. He's making us scissors! And just make the furnace and start melting these irons. And with these irons, I will be making the scissors to grab the wool. And by taking the wool from these 2 sheep, I already got 2 wools of avarice. But they are 30 and the wool takes time to grow back. This is gonna take too long. You know what? I have an idea. I will multiply these sheep using wheat. I just need to gather a lot of wheat available here and I'll multiply it a lot. Look, I got 29 bales of hay and just need to turn everything into wheat to get a lot of packs. Now it's just multiplying the sheep, but why aren't there any hearts coming out? That's all I needed. These sheep don't eat regular wheat. They only eat Aberishia wheat. You guys are very demanding! But you know what? No problem. I have some scraps here. I just need to take them and turn them all into bars like this. I think I will still need more than that. And now I just have to put the Aberishia together with the wheat and I will make Aberishia wheat. Now with this wheat, I will be able to multiply them. I just need to repeat this process until I have many sheep. And after multiplying them a lot, I grab the scissors and come cutting everything. This way, I'll get the 30 wool fleeces I need. Look, there are already 20. 38, good, it already gave more than he asked for. Hey, villager, I've got the wool! Look, I even got more than you wanted. There are 50.
Okay, now let me make your sword. Just hit here, hit right here. Here, a little more here. And your sword is ready.
Wow, look, he is amazing. She is half pickaxe and half sword of Aberishia. I really liked it. Now I can keep defeating that iron golem. Let me see how many he will drop before being defeated. But he has already been defeated. Let's see how many he dropped, and it was over 100. And now I have 154 Avarichias.
Oh, for the love of God! Now that you have 155, do you think you'll reach 1 million? Ha ha ha!
I will reach 1 million for sure, you fool. But he's right, it's taking too long. I need to quickly move on to the next way to get Aberishia, which is to mine an Aberishia house. But the houses I will mine from Aberishia are not these because they are too small. I'm going to mine the biggest Aberishia house on this server. This is Kai's house. But if you remember well, he activated a system that just looks when I try to break. I can't because it's indestructible. They don't break even with a sledgehammer or an iron pickaxe. I need to find the system that makes this happen, and I'm almost sure that's under his house. So that's why I'll be digging here underneath where I can break and look for this system. I have been digging a lot, and I think I'm almost right under his house. And if you notice, there are some noises coming from here. It seems to be some sort of redstone system. Hopefully it's a system that makes the blocks unbreakable. Let me keep following the noise. It's all good. I arrived here at a different party. This block is made of neutronium. That means I can't break it with the pickaxe. Look! He keeps breaking infinitely and doesn't break. But with the little sword, I can do it. I'm the only one dealing with her and she breaks quickly. And the redstone system is here. I think it's him who's protecting those blocks. But I won't let it be. I'm going to break everything here to make it stop working. Let me break these blocks here and these ones too. And especially this little car. I don't even know what it's for. And look, there was a noise deactivating something. Could it be the security? Let me go there and test it. Trying to break a block from the wall here and look, it's breaking. Protection is off. Now I can break Kai's house while he's distracted. I don't even know where he went, but I'm glad he's not here. But there's a problem, check it out. I'm breaking here and each block takes about a minute to break. Since I know this house has over 1,000 blocks, that means I will take more than 1,000 minutes. I don't have much time. That's why, to help me break things faster, I'll be making Aberishia TNTs this way. I already have Aberishia, but I still need sand and creepers. To get the creeper, I went down into a normal stone cave, because if it were in the Aberishia cave, and that annoying warden showed up again. Now I just need to find a creeper. Let me see this side. There is a skeleton, relax. Luckily for me, the swordfish works as a pickaxe, and also like a sword. This means I can finish off this skeleton with a single blow. But it's not a skeleton that I want, guys. I want a creeper. That's why I'm going to keep going deeper into the cave. Look at that, I found 4 creepers at once. Actually, there are 5 now that I realized. But there's no problem. With this sword here, it's easy. Look, and I finished them off really quickly. You don't stand a chance against me. With just these 5 creepers, I already got 7 gunpowders. but I'll need more. So let me keep looking. I've been hunting creepers for a while, and with this creeper here, I've almost collected 100 gunpowders. I think that's enough. Now I'm going to get the next ingredient, which is the sand. I will be getting sand in the desert because it's the place with the most sand in this game. But there's no way I'm going to be dumb enough to break this with my hand. That's why, let me grab my crafting table here and make an Aberishia shovel. She breaks the sand really fast. Look, it's already a pack. I just need to get a few more. I already grabbed 2 packs without even noticing. Wow, that's really fast. Now I can make the TNTs. I put the gunpowder in the corners like this. The sand's on the sides, and in the middle I place the Avaritias. And I managed to make 16 Aberishia TNTs. Now I just come here and spread some of these TNTs. What was that noise? Hey Kai, stop throwing the TNTs!
What do you mean you want to blow up my house?
Stop being annoying, it's just a little explosion. Hey guys, I need to get Kai away from his house. No, he will keep bothering me. Okay, I don't want to blow up anything else. Actually, I'm gonna trick him. He thinks I don't want to blow up his house anymore. But actually, I will be luring him into a trap. I'm gonna make this trap with my new shovel because just look, I can dig a hole very fast. Cool, I dug a really deep hole. Now I just have to put this item here and we can make it with tree leaves. And you can't tell there's a hole here. Now I just need to put these traps for Kai to come here and fall into this hole. This way he stops bothering me. Let me play this track all the way to his house. And it's just me getting his attention. Oh, Kai, look, he's coming. Let me hide.
Who called me? Look, a free Aberishia track. Let me grab it.
Look, he's gonna get it. And he won't even notice there's a hole.
I'm rich. Oh, I fell.
He fell too easily. And now before he gets out of that hole, let me place these TNTs here. I will be using them all at once. It's just me activating and running because this TNT explodes powerfully. Wow, look how much it exploded. Dropped a bunch of Aberishia and I'm going to grab it all for myself. With all the avarices I got now, I have 2,000.
No, you took it from my house. Give it back, you poor guy. You will never have 1,000,000 Avaritias.
Yes, I will. You're the poor one who doesn't even have a house.
You will just be Cadres.
But now that I have 2,000 Avaritias, I need even more. So I'll move on to the next way, which is mining an Aberishia army. And the army that I am going to defeat is this one here that came with Kai, because he's angry for having destroyed his own house.
Mine my army, you wish. Attack!
Look, they are coming to attack me, but it doesn't matter because my sword is very strong. In a few punches, look, I'll finish them off. And since they are made of Aberishia, each one is dropping 20 Avaritias.
But Cadres, you're forgetting that there are hundreds of them.
That doesn't matter at all. There are indeed many of them. They are killing me. I better run away from here. If I fight with them using only this tiny sword of mine, I'm gonna end up getting a beating. Wow, they are really strong. You know what? I have a better idea. I need a weapon that I can hit them from afar. And there's only one person who has that weapon on the server. And this person is Naru. That's why I came here to his lab. But there is a problem, guys. His lab is full of cameras. Anyone who tries to get in there, just look what happens. I will put this chicken. Look, the cameras summon the lightning. I think it's better if they don't notice me. But I have a plan. Check it out. There are several blocks of iron outside here that are not protected. I might be getting it with my little sword. I'm going to need to pick up 24 blocks. Great, I've got enough. Now with these blocks, I can make an armor that's different. Look at that. I do it with full blocks. But even though it looks like a normal iron armor when we wear it, check it out. We are completely made of blocks and we can even disguise ourselves. So if I go slowly along the wall here, the cameras won't notice me because they'll think I'm the wall. The lightning bolt even struck over there, but luckily it didn't hit me. Let me proceed carefully. And now I just have to run in. Great! Now I just need to find where he keeps that weapon. This is where his nether portal is, and I don't think he hides there. And on this side here, it seems to be a control room. That's strange. And what do these buttons do? Whatever, if you're not even here, not there. That means it can only be on this side here. That's right, check it out. Here's the laser. And he is really strong. Check it out, folks. And it's very strong. Look, guys, we can shoot, and it's even setting things on fire. She's the one I'll use to finish off that army of Aberishia. Now let me return carefully. The camera still can't see me. Hello, I was able to escape. Now let me take off this armor because I look really ugly with it. It's better if I show my pretty face. And now I'm going to finish off that army.
Hey, Cadres, back for more punishment.
This time your army doesn't stand a chance because look what I've brought.
No, you are destroying my army too fast. Stop, Cadres.
Just a few shots and I can already take down an entire army. This weapon is very strong.
No, please do not finish them all. No.
I will finish it so you learn not to mess with me. Take that. These are the last ones and it's better. You better run because you might be next.
No, please.
Hey guys, I can now pick up all the Avaritias they dropped on the ground. There was so much greed on the floor that I had to make a chest of greed. And look at how much Avarishia I already have inside. And I reached 10,000 Avaritias.
Even so, it's still not much.
You're on fire and still bugging me! But he's right, guys. I need to get more. That's why I'm going to the next way to get avarice, which is mining the mountain of avarice. The mountain of Aberishia that I'm going to mine is up here, look! I'm seeing a little of her. He is really huge. I'll start mining soon because I don't want to waste time. Let me start breaking it. I think this is going to take a while because each block takes time to break. But I can do it. But is there something wrong because is the earth shaking again? The street suddenly began to spill lava from nowhere. I think this isn't a regular mountain. It's a volcano. And the worst part is that in just a few seconds, look, the entire mountain was filled with lava. Let me try to break at least one more. No time. The lava reached my head just in time. How am I going to mine this now if all the avarices are full of lava? The only way I can resist is this lava. Rebuilding the armor of Avaritia. And her craft is like this. I already have the necessary Avaritias, but I need 4 stars from Withers. To make these 4 stars, I need soul sand and wither skeleton skulls. To get the items I need, I'll have to go to the nether. So I came here to a ruined portal. And I'm gonna put it back together, and it's easy. Is it that, or are you breaking those obsidians that are around it? And with these obsidians, I just have to rebuild the portal. This is the easiest way to get to the nether. Now I'm going to start with the hardest item to get. That's the wither skeleton head. And I'm going to need 12. To get these heads, I have to defeat these skeletons here. There's a small chance it will come. Look, in this first one, it didn't. How did the second one drop? But I need 11 more. Let me look for more skeletons like this one. But after some time killing these, I already got the 12 heads I needed. Let's go. Now we just need the soul sand, and for that, I can just go over there. Look at all the soul sand that's already there. But I have to be careful not to end up being defeated while I get there. Just a few more blocks and great, I've reached the soul sand. Now I can start catching, and I'm going to need 16 of this one. Oh, I heard a sound from Guess, and there's a Guess next to me. Why did that creature appear? So I'm going to make a wall so it can't hit me. I don't know how this creature appeared here, but luckily I brought my laser to take care of it. Let me just be careful. Good, take that. Great, I managed to defeat it. It's a good thing this laser of mine is strong. And now I can finish getting the soul sand I need. To defeat this wither, I'm going to use my trick of making an obsidian box. And now that I've made the obsidian box, it's just me spawning the wither boss lying down like this, and when it appears, it will be trapped in the box. And if I just tap here, nothing else happens because he's stuck. Great, I've already defeated the first one and got the first nether star. Now just do that 4 more times. I finally managed to defeat the last one. Now I can make my armor. Just do the crafting like this. Here I place the star, and this is how I make the trousers. This is how I make the helmet and the rest of the armor. And now with this armor here, I am practically immortal. I can even fly in survival mode. So I don't have to mine that whole mountain by myself. I will look for help. Let me ask a villager for help. I want your help to mine a mountain of Aberishia. Can you help me?
Sure, but I charge up front. 200 Avaritias.
Are you going crazy? This is way too expensive.
So I won't help you.
You know what, folks? These villagers are a bit dumb. They do not know the difference between the blocks. So if I come down here among the sheep, they're taking their wool and change the name of this wool here to Aberishia block. You won't even know it's fake. Just watch. Hey, villager, look, I decided to pay you your 200 blocks. You can keep everything for yourself. Take it.
Wow, you're such a fool. Ha ha ha. All right, I'll help you.
So I'll take you to the mountain where we'll mine. The mountain is right here. I'm gonna put you at the top because there's no lava. You can start mining from here. Since I'm not moving to the lava, I can start the party right here. Just these left. And villager and I managed to fill all these chests here. And look, there are 3 chests full of Aberishia. That means I reached 100,000 blocks. Wait, do you have 100,000? You have as much as I do. For now, because I'm gonna end up with much more than you. Because I'm already moving on to the next way to achieve Aberishia, which is by mining the planet of Aberishia. To mine another planet, I'll need a rocket. That's why I came here to the nameless space base.
You are going to need a rocket, right?
That's right, I need one of those here to go mining on another planet.
Oh, all right then. I won't lend it.
And what do you mean you can't lend it, please?
No, figure it out.
Hey guys, we need to find another way to go to the other planet to manage to surpass Kai and Aberishia.
Wait, you mentioned getting Kai through.
Exactly, he keeps humiliating me and I want to have more Aberishia than him.
Ah, he was also always humiliating me. He is so annoying. You know what? Go ahead and take the rocket.
Thank you very much, Nameless. He also kept humiliating me. He's very annoying. You know what? You can take the rocket.
There is just one detail. I don't know how to make rocket fuel.
Okay, good thing I know. Most of the items I need for the fuel I already have. What is iron for making buckets? And Aberishia. But I still need this black liquid here, which is an oil liquid. And we can find it in the sea. That's why I'm going to use my flying power to look for an ocean. Now I need to find one of those oil puddles. Look, there's one right behind me. There's another one ahead. This will already be more than enough. Let me grab this and I'll take the opportunity to fill all the buckets. I can't believe it was so easy to find. Now to turn this into rocket fuel. I've got to put the bucket in on top of Aberishia. Look, it's already turned into a bucket of fuel. I just need to put these buckets on that rocket now. Little guy with no name, I already brought the fuel. You can keep these here for yourself, since I will only need these 2 here. And now I can get on the rocket and go to planet Aberishia.
By Cadres.
And look, I'm already coming down. I can already see the mountains of Aberishia. I managed to land safely on this planet that's entirely made of Aberishia. And I won't waste time and I'll start mining right away. But it's not gonna be with a pickaxe. I'll take advantage of the fact that my rocket is still full of fuel, which is quite explosive. And he's lighting it with a lighter. It started making a TNT noise. I'd better run. Wow, he exploded the whole world. And now I can go out and grab the whole world just out of greed. Look at how much has been falling here. I don't even know if everything will fit in my inventory. And after grabbing that whole planet of Aberishia, I came here to show Kai that I am richer than him.
Hey, that's not fair.
Look at all the chests in Aberishia I managed to mine. I am the richest person on the server.
Cadres, can you give me some Aberishia?
No! If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. If you want to buy a Cadres doll for your child, just click the first link in the description. I'm off!